Houston, we have no more problems.
We better
Sure.
not.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to Lights, Camera, Cocktails.
Cocktails.
Welcome. Everybody's working.
Is there one behind me?
There will be no more problems. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
There's so many cameras right now.
I love it. You know.
Tropic Thunder style. You don't know where the camera is.
I don't. Okay.
Also, my camera's cutting off my head, but that's fine. We're gonna work with what we have,
You
just
don't
like
need a
they
head.
did in the movie.
You don't need a head.
Whoa.
A head, not to get ahead. To get ahead? I'm done. I'm done. Okay.
To get ahead
Whoa.
in the dictionary.
Happy 2024, everybody.
Hey.
Happy New Year, everybody.
And we are going to start the years off with a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
You want to tell them what movie we're doing?
If y'all can't tell, we're doing Apollo 13.
Yay. Oh.
Nothing works in this house except us.
Blasted off with Apollo 13.
Yes.
All right, everybody, we got to do a podcast, and you're only allowed to do it with the things that are on this table. Ready, go.
This is all I need right here. Literally. Okay, well, I don't know about you guys, but
What?
it's time for the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir.
Woo.
Hey, baby. Oh, you're already here.
Oh, hello.
What took you so long?
Welcome to the
What's
table.
with the crop top NASA shirt? Everybody, I would like to
NASA
point out
shirt.
that this is actually what she sleeps in.
What?
Like,
I'm
you
in
gotta
my PJs now.
we're going straight from the podcast to the bed.
No,
we're going
this
to
is-
sleep.
Look, I just want to know, like, how come when they wake up, what's his face? He's all, Lieutenant Dan's all asleep because he unplugged the phone.
His
and
name
he's
is Gary Sinise.
I said that. I said Lieutenant Dan. Okay. He gets up and comes to, like, help do the testing.
Mhm.
And, like, normally, like, if it was me, I would have came in pajamas, some sweats and a hoodie, a NASA
Right.
hoodie.
No, he's
But
going
this
into
fool-
NASA.
This fool came in straight up with a tie and a button up.
Yup.
Like he
Yup.
was ready for the office.
They had standards back. Yeah, you can't show up at NASA and
In an emergency,
That
they
was a
care
whole-
what you wear.
Okay.
Absolutely.
In an emergency.
A whole lot of gentlemen in that time.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, they would have came in the NASA jumpsuit. It's had all the branding on it. They would have came just with the
Right,
shirt
right.
on.
Why do you
So-
think we ain't been back since?
With the beanie, he would have been
Yeah.
all NASA up. Like, what's up? What we need to do? I go to sleep in this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I love,
I'm ready.
So I love we're all like late 60s, 70s themed here. This I got this shirt from when I worked on the TV show For All Mankind,
Mhm.
which took place during the NASA 60s and the 70s.
Humble
So
brag.
this was one of the shirts. This is one of the shirts that we had like background hold up, like the background that are sitting on the stands watching blast off.
Mhm.
So this is like they would sell merch, like NASA merch. So this is like a themed
Yeah.
1960s
Your
NASA merch.
You're
that we
going
had for
into the
background.
office to
Absolutely.
go help
I am
Phil.
dressed as my favorite character of the movie. I don't know if you know who I am, but
I'm dressed as my favorite character.
Johnson's
Yay.
dying.
Aw.
okay, we do not move them to the limb. There may not be enough energy to get them home.
The Beatles broke up. I hate
Oh my God.
That's what I'm dressed as. Because I know what
They're
it's
not
like.
stupid. You're stupid.
Because I know what it's like to be a 14-year-old girl and your favorite band breaks up. Okay,
Who was it?
it was the Spice Girls.
Oh.
I wasn't 14.
Yes.
I was younger than that. But like, still, that was the first one.
I'm only laughing at the hesitation before you said it.
It was that and the Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
But they didn't really break up.
They didn't break up.
They still ran.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
But the Spice Girls, that one was devastating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devastating.
Trying to keep a happy home. We're not gonna talk shit on the Backstreet Boys
Thank
in this house.
you.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get our drink
We're
on.
gonna dive
Come on.
into this. All
It's
right.
tearing up my heart.
When I'm with you.
All right.
Don't you
What?
start that shit. You're
Fine.
only allowed to have one boyfriend on the table.
Oh, this one?
Yes, that one. The one that's off. Okay,
Sorry.
that's it. I
Okay,
cannot
all
work.
right.
I'm going to keep drinking until I'm having fun.
This has Christmas
You want
gifts to
some more
me.
Jameson in there?
Top me off with some J-Mo. Okay. All right, let's get smashed with Smashly.
Yeah. Yes.
Too late.
Let's get this straight.
All right. You're going to take a sip every time you see a Stingray Corvette.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Really?
And
okay.
There you go.
Okay.
the reason why the
Jensen Ackles'
significance
sexy
of that is if you watch a lot, like any NASA movies around this time, you see a lot of the astronauts driving Stingray Corvettes.
Because they pass them out with the glasses.
Oh,
I'm the one on empty. What's happening here?
Okay, one, I was trying to get rid of the wasted, like, watered down.
Oh, okay.
To get you fresh eyes.
she's
I was
hydrating.
I was taking one for the team.
I don't understand.
She's hydrating.
I was taking one for the team for you.
I just trying to learn.
Yeah.
No, GM gave away the first Corvette to Alan Shepard, the first man in space,
Copy.
first American in space.
Oh,
So-
the
the
dog
Rush-
don't count?
First human
Sputnik?
American. I know.
I don't want to talk about the dog. That's some sad shit. I was watching shit on him too, and I was like, he was such a good boy.
He's
Why'd
a good
you do-
boy.
I know.
Why'd you do that?
He's like, where am I going?
Yeah, sweet.
Poor thing.
We're going for... He thought he was getting in the car.
He did think he saw his windows go down. He's all trying to get...
Okay. But GM made a deal with all the astronauts who went on missions that they could lease their Corvettes for $1.
$3.99.
No,
Oh,
$1. $1
Oh, sorry.
a year.
1 penny less.
No, $1 a year, and they could trade in. They could keep trading every year.
$1
So
Yeah.
that's what, so
I wouldn't trade
So
shit.
it was kind
So,
of like free advertising. Not free
Uh-huh.
ad, but it was like
No, it's free.
advertising.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all the astronauts drove these Corvettes.
Grand Hill drinks
so
Sprite.
Jim could have go sit Sprite. So Jim, his car be stopping at the light when
Yeah.
people are like, "Hey, you're fucking."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he just could have go change that in.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
$1.
Little did they know, it stalls on you every now and then.
I mean,
Either that or he doesn't know how to shift the clutch.
but he did. I don't think he shifted it correctly. He said
That's the
stop.
second time it's
But very
yeah,
cool.
you gotta feather it.
My dad has a 68 Stingray Corvette, a black one.
Mhm.
The one that looks like Jackie Chan's in Rush Hour.
Oh.
It's like exactly like that one.
Chris Tucker's in Rush
Chris,
Hour.
okay, well,
You were living your best
Jackie
dreams.
Chan just rides in
he
it.
still has it. I want it.
I want you to sing
It
Mariah
will be
Carey
mine.
in it.
Oh, yes.
That's the dream.
It will be hers.
When you walk
All right.
by every night.
Take a sip anytime someone says the word moon.
Oh, thank you.
Moon?
Moon. Moon.
We
just
moon,
lost
the moon.
The moon.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we just lost the moon.
We did just lose the moon.
Really sad.
Okay.
Uh,
Touch the moon for us, Daddy.
Take a sip every time Apollo 13 is said.
Oh, okay. Is it a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they say like the news are saying all the
13, yeah.
time.
They're guaranteed at least 14 before they shut down the
Specifically
program.
Apollo 13. Because,
Not
the
just
name
Apollo,
of the
because
movie.
they say Apollo.
Yeah.
A lot. You're like,
I
I'm
don't
going to be
want
on
to kill people.
Apollo 18.
I'm going to get fucked up. That's just addictive.
That came off the dome. I hadn't even tried it until right now. It's good.
We just reenacted Take a Sip every time Marilyn argues with her daughter.
Oh my God. Yes, you have to go.
Dad, can I wear this? He's like, yeah.
No, honey.
No.
No, you can't.
Her little sister is like, she's not even wearing a bra.
You can see
everything.
Dang. It took me a minute as the little sister to realize that you're better off if you don't mention that shit and you just blackmail them or ask them to help you when you try to do your dirt and be like, or I'll tell mama you walked out of the house with your titties not in the bra. You want me to go tell? Mm-hmm.
That little girl is the same age as the Jim Lovell's mom in the movie now.
Oh.
She old as shit.
Oh, damn.
Wait.
I mean, based off of like the history.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Her story.
little
This
girl
movie's
is a
like only,
teenager
like,
in
30, maybe almost 30
Got it,
years.
got it.
I'm not
Okay.
talking about that. I'm talking
Oh my
about
Okay,
God.
you threw me off. I
Wait.
was like, how?
Because this movie is based off of true
Mhm.
events.
The true little girl.
I should say Jim Lovell's daughters
Yes.
are the same age now
Got it.
as Jim Lovell's mom in the movie.
Mm.
My son says he's supposed
Aw.
my son's gonna
Nothing
to the
thinks ever
moon.
work in this place. She's so sweet.
She says the moon too, Rich. Oh no, she goes, my son's
I'm
in the outer
supposed to
space.
see
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Sweetest smile.
So cute.
She's so
You
sweet.
know.
We're gonna talk about her.
Mm-hmm.
Take a sip every time the date and location shows up on screen.
Oh.
My birthday pops up on there. When they move, when he's like moving the rocket, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out once you guys landed." And they tell him so and so was got the measles, or go and get him.
Finish your
my
first
birthday.
drink when you see Zenobia's birthday.
On my birthday, because they take off like 2 days after that, like the 11th.
Yeah.
Mhm. Wow, I wasn't even born.
Wow.
My parents were like fresh out of high school, like great.
Take a sip every time someone looks at their watch.
Ooh.
They even put the watch on the outside of their suit.
Yeah, so those
like
are
an extra big ass watch. I love
Gotta
it.
do it.
I was telling Jason that so we got 10, we got Stingray Corvettes, and then the official astronaut watch was the Omega watches. They only wore Omega watches.
Depends on who you ask.
My question is,
If you talk to a British dude, Omega.
You said Omega, and I thought it was Omega.
Watch Casino Royale and listen to the
Omega.
way James Bond pronounces it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
I don't know watches. Don't care. I can barely tell time. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, but and then the way they had to wear it was everything on the astronaut suit was a Velcro. So it's just a Velcro one.
Okay, because that's easier. How you gonna put them in the little holes?
No, you can't because everything's Velcro because of the gravity.
I love it.
Yeah.
There's no gravity up there. What are you talking about?
No, but when they're in their suit,
Just giving you
oh
shit.
my god.
To the moon.
Alice.
Oh my god. All right, take a sip when you hear the name. Every time you hear the name Neil Armstrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
boys in the space program?
They're like, yeah, but you don't know us, the bitches who just be like moonwalking on the
Literally
moon.
the most famous people in the world. But okay.
We
Her
moonwalk.
TV doesn't work in the
Nothing
nursing
seems
home.
No, that one worked. That day it probably
That
did
day it
work.
worked.
Yeah, because everybody in the nation was watching it.
True.
I think they were hiding it from her because they knew that was a problem.
I like when she says that my son's it's in space, and like it kind of sounds like she's crazy.
Little
But
bit.
hopefully he comes and visits her so they know that he is an astronaut. Like your son is
Also,
an astronaut.
Jim, why is your mom in a home? Like, she should be in your home.
With all the damn kids.
Yes. Absolutely. 100%.
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to offend my family. But
It's a lot of work. Is it?
It's work, but,
Yes.
you know.
it's a lot of work.
Moving on. Take a sip every time the master alarm goes off.
Ooh, Houston, we have a problem.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, he's like, it keeps going off. This master.
Yeah.
There
has shit.
seems to be some discharge outside of the driver's side window. Some kind of gas over here, Houston.
I think it's oxygen.
Yeah.
I think it's our oxygen.
Oh God! Can you imagine?
Just breathe
this?
normal, fellas.
Like once I know it was leaking, I'm gonna take a little
short breath.
Yeah.
You go, you fucked up.
Oh no. Take.
Name-
Huh?
Nothing. Never
What?
mind. You won't get it.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights.
Yep.
Oh damn. See.
This is why. That's why we do this.
Yep. Take a sip every time they show the family in front of the TV.
Oh, we're
Show a family.
very proud and excited and proud
And proud and pregnant.
and pregnant. Fucking Betty Spaghetti, pregnant as
Betty
shit.
Spaghetti. The timeline. I guess it would. What was that? That was like the 40s. No, she'd be older.
Yeah, that was World War II.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, that wouldn't be her.
I was trying to make it work.
Same universe.
Yeah,
Betty
same
Spaghetti
universe.
getting knocked up in their 50s.
Well, her husband
She keeping it
dies.
tight.
Her husband dies, and she remarries an astronaut. Right? That's what happens to Betty Spaghetti.
There you go. No, George.
Oh my God.
All right, this is a fun one. Take a sip every time the Apollo 13 crew in space float across each other in the lunar module. So every time they
Like
when,
crisscross it.
they crisscross each other.
Tom and Kevin go high. You go high,
You
I'll
take
go
the
low.
high
Sorry,
road,
this is
you
your
take
seat.
the low
Sorry.
road.
Old habit.
Old habit. I know he looked at him like, Isn't that where I'm supposed to sit?
That's like one of the significant times. But just if you just keep watching and just watch every time they have to like.
That's a good one.
Take a sip every time the word Houston is said.
Houston.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Am I hearing that right, Houston?
Houston?
Yeah, Jim. We want you to shut everything down.
Everything.
Shutting everything down. Gentlemen, we just lost the moon.
We just lost the moon. You know why? Because I had to shut everything down for us to just float in this ice cube.
This is
Guys.
Capcom Houston.
Performance in that you feel the panic and the.
I've watched this movie about 4 or 5 times this week,
Mhm.
and each time I get anxiety that they're not going to come back. Like
Right.
it's gonna, the outcome is going to change
Fucking heat shield.
Yeah.
every
The
time.
claustrophobia. Yeah.
You're supposed to have contact after 3 minutes, bro. What happened? Why was it like 3.5 minutes?
Little
Like
Ronnie
4
Howard.
over
4
4
minutes. That was way long.
Take a sip every time Houston or Mission Control succeeds a task.
Oh yeah.
So every time they figure
every time
out-
they solve a problem.
Right. For them to help them in the lunar
right.
module.
Them running down the hall with the
Houston,
little maid thing.
Neil is dropping below 15. It is down to 9. And it is still falling.
Yeah. You're alive for just a little longer. Like, let's keep going.
All right, people, let's work the problem.
It's not
Not
making-
make that matters worse by guessing.
Like, guessing. Wake up whoever you need. Get your secondary team out here.
Yeah.
And let's go.
All right. Finish your first drink
Mm-hmm.
when the Apollo 13 team launch into space.
Say that 3 times fast.
Apollo 13 team.
Apollo 13 team.
Apollo 13 team. That's 3 times.
Look at you. Ah. Okay.
Finish your second drink when the CO2 levels start rising again.
Ooh.
So when they fix.
Stop breathing.
Stop farting.
Stop farting. I know. You better hold. I would be like, you guys, you hold all these farts.
Oh, wait, did I
in.
do that wrong? I
That's
meant
rude.
when they go down. When they go down.
When they
That
go
was
the
down.
scene we
sorry.
just said.
Yes.
So after they
So
they build their
put
little
a
box.
square box into a round hole.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. Don't give me anything that isn't on the ship.
He's like a
They don't
sock.
have this.
He took a sock
Take a
off.
sock off.
They had to find another. They had to take
Find
the-
another bag.
another bag, rip the cover off the manual. They're like,
Houston,
"Look,
what happens if we rip the bag?
there should be another one,
I
bitch,
love
but you only
their
got one more.
There
faces.
should be
They're
a
like-
backup bag.
You're like, well, you're fucked, man. I don't know what to
They
tell
had some
you.
duct tape.
Hold your breath
Nothing is impossible with
with duct tape. You can seal anything if you do
a
it
little
right.
bit of faith and a big roll of electrical tape.
Mhm.
Hello.
He was like, silver tape. He's like, no, duct tape. Tell
Duct
him,
tape.
not just any tape.
I love that. Gary Sinise,
Yeah.
don't give me anything that isn't on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Finish your third and final drink when the Odyssey signs off.
Nice.
They made it
They
back.
made it.
And that,
This-
gentlemen, is how we do that.
Yeah, everyone.
That's my contribution. Take a sip anytime you hear Tom Hanks. I wanted to say Tom Cruise.
Oh no.
Help me, Tom Cruise!
Oh, with your witchcraft.
Take a sip anytime you hear Tom Hanks say, "That is how we do that."
Ah.
Because he says it like 4 or 5
times. That is how we do that.
That is.
Okay.
I almost said, "Take a sip anytime you hear the word gentleman," because that's kind of the thing back then. They were gentlemen.
Okay.
They refer to each other as gentlemen.
I got one. Take a sip every time Tom Hanks' wife has to tell somebody that Marilyn tells somebody that there's trouble. Like she had to tell the son, she had to
Sure.
go tell the grandmama.
Breaking the news.
She had to break all the news. Yeah, she had to break the
sad
news
when
to
she
people.
tells grandma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
I like that.
I'm stuck here on Earth.
That is one of my favorite lines in the entire movie, though, when she does tell her and then the daughter starts breaking down. Are you scared? Don't you worry, honey.
Oh.
If they could build a washing machine that could fly, my Jimmy could land it.
Mm-hmm. I'd be like, you got a little too much faith in your boy, though.
Hey, did he come through? Did he come
It
through?
did come through, but whew.
Yeah, just enough faith in him.
but trying to trust the.
We ain't talking about NASA. Hey, everybody came through.
Yeah.
Everybody came
Yeah.
through.
I just
Failure was not an option, people.
It's not.
No.
I just recently watched a couple weeks ago watched the Challenger documentary.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And NASA was fucking up, and they were keeping things on the hush hush
Yeah.
after the stuff because they didn't want to, like, oh, it wasn't us, it was this person who built. No, we told you. Yeah, we told you if it got too cold, this was gonna happen. Like, so, like, the dude comes in, he's like, "Look, this machine is not made for that. It's made for landing on the moon. It's not made to like thrust them in there," which totally makes sense. He's like, "I'm not saying it's not gonna work. I'm just letting you know that's not what we built it for."
Right.
George Clooney did it.
Did he?
Did he? Yes. He thrust it around the...
Yeah, he thrust it out into space and he
did,
was gone.
But he thrusted for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
Been
then
thrusting for a while.
and then he died. Thrusted. I let him thrust me.
Ah, Monsieur Clooney. Film actor.
But yeah, space is scary as fuck.
It's
yeah.
very scary.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite lines of Mr. Ed Harris. It's like, we have never lost a man in space, and we are not going to lose one on my watch.
But didn't the astronauts get caught in a fire?
Yeah, but
they weren't in space.
They were no.
That was on Earth.
That was they were just.
That was before they left the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then.
It was an unfortunate.
That's why little man.
It's like, is it the door?
That's not Haley Joel Osment, but
No,
another famous kid. I can't remember his name right at the moment.
He's like the substitute around that time for,
Absolutely.
Aww.
He's like, there was
like,
a problem on the spaceship, and he's like,
was it the door? Like, damn
Immediately.
it. He told me they fixed it, man.
Yeah, Dad told me they fixed it.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. I like the drinking game, and that is
Hey.
the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir. All right, so
I gotta stop drinking this shit here.
you ready for them stats?
Yes.
All right, them stats. This movie dropped.
So did the audio. What
Yeah,
happened?
why did it? I only hear it in one ear
That
now.
was weird. I can only hear it in one ear too. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That's a go flight.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as I said it, I was like, what? Okay.
That is just our Zoom H6 playing a little prank on us. Makes our hearts jump every
Big
time.
Yep. Okay, so this movie, Apollo 13, dropped June 30th, 1995, baby.
Mm.
And I definitely had
95.
this. I'm pretty sure I went to the movies to go see this, but I definitely remember us having it on VHS, and I watched it all of the time.
My grandmother made me watch it.
All the time. It was like this.
Not that one, the other one.
It was like
The one behind you.
Ah.
She made me watch some important movies.
It was like this and like Backdraft were like, and Forrest Gump were like on heavy rotation around this time.
Forrest Gump.
And you know how much I love my Tom Hanks. So. Baby Me was all about this movie. Okay, so the budget. $52 million.
That's a lot, geez.
Which, as much as they did, it doesn't feel like. I
No.
feel like it should be way more than that.
I mean,
But
a
it is
lot.
95.
yeah, because anytime you're in space, you think that the budget is astronomical. But in reality, they're in a little bitty thing that's on some hydraulics.
but all that equipment and all the replicas add up. It's a lot.
That's what I'm
Props.
saying. Props.
It's a
and
prop.
shit.
Yeah.
Especially it's a period piece.
Yeah.
Like that all. Okay.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
So translated that into 2023 money because we're too close into this year that I
How
don't know
about
what 2024
money.
I don't know what 2024 money is because the calculator don't go to that year yet. So, that would be about $103 million to make this movie. So that sounds more like what I would think of,
Sure.
I guess.
Sure.
And it made $355 million.
Yes.
Translated in 2023 money, kind of 2024, it'd be $703 million that this movie made.
Wow.
Yeah, so It made money. It made sense. It was everywhere. I remember watching HBO, and there was behind the scenes and the making of, which I all got to rewatch because they're on YouTube and shit. And I was like, oh my God, I remember this
Everybody
shit.
was like, Houston, we have a problem.
Houston,
Everywhere
we have
you
a
went.
problem.
You
Yeah,
go to Target. Houston, we have a problem.
you're like, what? You're out of.
I'm out of ones.
So this movie is great. So Rotten Tomatoes, critics, 96%.
Oh, wow.
And so that doesn't happen too often.
No.
So
Little Ronnie Howard. They got to give it to him.
you got to give it to him. That's why I picked this movie, because we haven't had a Ron Howard movie on here yet, and we need to.
We haven't
praise
done any?
Zero, zilch, nada.
He's like my favorite director of all time.
That's not true. You say that about Steven Spielberg.
No, I say that about Steven Spielberg. I say that about Ron Howard. I say that about Tarantino. And I say that about Scorsese.
Yeah, those are all about all my favorites as well. But Ron, this is first baby Ronnie's on here. This is the
But
first
will
time.
not be the last.
No, because we need to do the Grinch.
He directed that shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Check him out.
Yeah, we'll definitely have him on here more
Splash.
than just.
Cinderella Man.
No, we got to go back to Splash. That's Tom Hanks. Yeah, let's do it.
John Candy.
John Candy.
Daryl Hannah.
Let's do it. Hello. Okay, one. I literally grew up thinking if I threw salt in my bath water, I would grow a tail. You know I wanted to be a mermaid. You know I wanted to be one. I still do. It don't work though. Sorry.
Got to get that Celtic salt in there.
Maybe I do. Maybe I am using the
she's
wrong
using
salt.
wrong salt.
I'm using wrong
Minerals.
salt.
You're missing the minerals.
Oh, I was just using table salt. I was like 6. Okay, I had what I did. Maybe some kosher salt. That was it.
You can't throw Morton's in there and expect
You'd be a mermaid.
What do you want me to do? Well, now I'm gonna
Working with
get
what
that
you
good
have.
Baja salt in there.
Now I'm about to find the saltiest salt, and I'm gonna try it. And if my tail doesn't happen, I'm pissed. So the audience for this lovely movie, 87%,
Okay.
which
That's a damn good,
you got
average.
haters are gonna hate.
Yeah, absolutely.
But me, I love this movie.
Some people would argue it's too long. It's 2 hours and 19 minutes. Fucking relax. It's a hell of a movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel long.
No, it doesn't.
It moves pretty fluidly, and you. If anything, I'm glad I could use it a little shorter because my anxiety.
Sure.
It'd be
but
up.
I think
And you
that
wanted
was
him
the.
to cut it down to 3 minutes instead of 4?
I think Ron Howard did that on purpose though, because it did feel a little long, but it was to make you feel like you were stuck.
You're stuck.
And trapped for just as long
Right.
as the crew.
Oh, yeah. It's 2 hours and 19 minutes too long for you? Guess what? They stayed up there for days.
7 days. Yeah.
Days. Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Well, the ZZ Fresh. I give it a 90. I think it's great. I think the casting is good. The clothes and props, everything is good. Them floating around, the anxiety, all of it. It's just, it's great. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Scoot.
It's good.
I don't have any anything that I would say that they could change or anything.
I hear it's a little long. That's it.
Is
But
that your opinion?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think.
I am not going to question the great Sir Ron Howard, who was knighted by the Queen. You know the band, Queen?
What's the J joint?
Yeah, what's the J joint?
I give it a 93.
Okay.
93.
Yeah. Because the only reason why I wouldn't say it's perfection is because he's already made a perfect movie in Cinderella Man. So, yeah.
Damn.
Can't make 2 perfect movies.
I mean,
Okay, maybe he can. I don't know.
Cinderella Man is good. I wouldn't say.
Wow, I hear it's a little long.
Oh
What's
my God.
the smashed?
Smashed.
These ladies have been drinking. I don't know if you know that.
I want to say 98.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to say
say it.
Degrees?
I love history movies.
Me too.
And Ron Howard did a great job with
Da Vinci Code.
telling this. Someone's been drinking too.
Yeah, you bought the first round.
He did a great job, like telling this story, this true story, but in a way with, I'm sure he had a lot of people on set, like technicians and like basically people making sure they're doing things accurately to history, and he had to like work with that, but be able to like tell this compelling, this inspiring story. And you know that when I was working on For All Mankind,
Kitty litter.
Yes, the moon surface is kitty litter. It looks like kitty litter. But
Wait, what is it if it's not kitty litter?
It is a mixture of
There's
it
a bunch
is
of cats coming in there.
Well, on set we use like a different mixture of like different types of rocks crushed up to get the right texture. But when I say it looks like kitty litter,
okay, it's that fine.
Yeah.
It's like fine.
If it was on Warner's, the raccoons would be taking a shit on
That's
the
what
lawn.
I'm saying. The stray cats on the lawn are just coming in there shitting.
But working on like a period space project is very hard and long hours, very stressful. And I was so stressed working on that project. And for one night, for some reason, I hadn't, like, when I was working on the show, I wanted to watch Apollo 13 because I knew it took place the same time as For All Mankind. And I was like, I want to watch something to re-inspire me as to what I'm working on. And I watched it. I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. I totally forgot about the ending. And I stayed up till like past 3 a.m. to finish it, and then I had to wake up the next morning at like 5 a.m. to go to work the next day on set. But I was re-inspired.
Fucking ready. Let's go.
The Apollo 13 re-inspired me, and just
I mean, this is our second NASA space movie. We did Hidden Figures.
True. Luckily, the next day was like a car chase scene with all the stingrays, so she didn't have to do a lot except for stop a stupid ass Prius from driving onto set.
Who's pre?
Some dumbass pedestrian.
You know, they block off roads when we're filming cars for
had to be a Prius.
TV and film, and it was a Prius that just completely like bypassed all the barricades.
Look, fucking Karen Prius driving through.
And you stopping me.
But when there's still like racing stunt drivers, you can get hit.
Oh yeah, no, I would never. If anything, I'm pulling over to kind of watch it so I can see what movie you're doing.
This dumbass hoe just didn't know where she was going.
The astronauts also, they wanted fast cars because that was up in Cape Canaveral where they were training a lot. So they would always like race each other all the time.
I mean, if you can fly a rocket, you can fly
as fast as a bullet comes out of a gun.
You can do that.
Yeah. I have a 98.
Okay. Well, I like that. And that's the stats.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is Ron Howard's favorite movie that he's ever made, he said.
Aww. I hate him.
I know you said Cinderella Man is
my favorite of his is Cinderella Man.
Well, he said
American Graffiti is fantastic, Ron. I don't know why you kept going.
It was. When can we do that?
You want to do American Graffiti? We got to have my mom on. She will give you so much information on that.
Okay, well, tell her she has to write them down because she got so much. Well, okay, I'm in an old movie kick right now.
Okay.
You know, I watched Rear Window and Vertigo and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and The Bad Seed. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm totally down for American Graffiti.
Do they prefer
She made me look weird. I can see it from the side of it.
No. I just noticed that, you went golden sun.
Okay. Don't touch my hair.
I'll stab you. So, Ron Howard, Opie
Cunningham. Or Richie Cunningham.
Yeah, I was like, you just put two people.
Screw you, bucko. What does bucko mean?
As of this week, it is the 50th anniversary of Happy Days.
Wow.
Sunday, Monday,
happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. Boom, 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 boom.
These days are
those happy days are yours and mine.
My happy days
are yours and mine.
Happy days.
I love it.
Nicely done.
Good job.
Goodbye,
I've never seen the show.
We did not rehearse that at
Nothing
all.
can hold me
when I hold you.
God.
Okay, I'm sorry. Stop.
I can't stop. It feels so right. It can't be wrong.
Rocking and rolling all week long. I didn't stop.
Peeking all over the place.
I'm sorry. I love Happy Days. It's definitely my show. More than the Andy Griffin Show. It's a little too old for my taste. But Happy Days, I'm all about.
I can't whistle right now.
I know. I was like, I remember that too.
I can't. But yes, American Graffiti. I also love him in The Music Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street.
Wow.
It's got a lisp. I'm sorry.
I've never seen it, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you seen it?
I don't remember it. It's been a while. Yeah.
Getting a little lonely on that island, isn't it?
It's very lonely on that island. It's around the Andy Griffin Showtime, so it's like little him.
It's rare that you throw something out that I haven't seen. So
Okay,
I'm sorry.
musical month. That's top of the list. Since you guys don't remember or haven't seen it,
Yeah.
we're doing that one. I fucking love it.
Okay. That is a good classic one to do.
I'm fucking watching. I gotta find that. It's gonna be on something tonight.
Yes.
Thank you.
I was waiting.
But
Making these flaming mo's over here.
what do you don't even get. I actually looked up a flaming roe recipe too. Like someone online tried to like recreate it.
Ooh.
So I don't know when I would do it, but I might just do
The
it.
Simpsons movie.
Flamin' Mouse.
There you go. That is a movie.
That is
It's
a movie.
Fuck.
Wow.
And some Duff beer.
Which
Now,
means we'll have to go to Universal.
Oh,
Pick up some
we get
Duff beer.
Duff beer.
That's where I had it. I've had it once.
Look at the giant donut and sorry. I just got really excited.
Okay, so
You married her.
Moving on.
I did, and me and her are going to Universal to get a big donut and some Duff beer. I have no problems with anything she just said. Okay, so do you have any fun things on Ron, or can we just? I got a couple, but what you got?
So many fun things on Ron.
All right,
The Howard family. Let's talk about
Yay.
it.
I know the whole crew's up in this one.
Apollo 13, nominated for 9 Oscars. They won 2. Best Sound and Best Film Editing. Ron Howard, like we said, is my favorite director, among my favorite directors, I should say. Started out as little Opie Cunningham on the Andy Griffith Show. Got a...
I feel old as fuck. Like these old ass Nick and Night
Starring
shows.
Andy
But we
Griffith.
had Nick at Night on
And
cable
little
TV.
Ronnie Howard.
Little cutie. He was in that when he was 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a crash course and he fell in love with filmmaking from then on. Him and his brother Clint.
Who is older and was acting before him.
Yes, absolutely. So, Ron Howard went on to do Happy Days. Richie, what was his last name in that?
Cunningham.
Wait, what?
What?
Happy Days?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. What's his name in
Opie?
Opie?
Opie
Griffith?
Griffith.
Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha. See, I'm crossing over.
To be real with you, I told you Andy Griffith it's too.
I've been drinking. I finished 2 of those
You
already.
did.
God.
You're
Oh my
knocking them
God.
back. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay, this is number 3.
Oh, it's Taylor.
Y'all know what happens when I get number
That's what I
3.
said. Number 3.
Ooh, that shirt's coming off.
He hasn't loosened his tie yet.
The
so.
tie, took the tie clip off.
It started off loose.
Because he knew he was about to get low, get crazy with it.
All right, anyway, so,
thank you.
I have always enjoyed Ron Howard's movies. From Splash to fucking Apollo 13 to Cinderella Man to... Damn it, what are those Dan Brown books?
Brown books.
Dan Brown books. Where Tom Hanks goes around France and Italy searching for like the Da Vinci
The Da Vinci Code.
There it is.
Oh my God.
See how that happens? Sometimes it's necessary to go a long way out of the way in order to come back
And
a
the
short
thing is
distance
I was
correctly.
like, what is he talking about?
The
He's
Da
getting
Vinci
there.
Code.
What
Yeah.
is he talking
Angels and Demons, obviously.
Duh. It's a Tom Hanks movie where I can't get over his wig.
With the books?
You know, the ones with the books.
Dan Brown. I had it right.
You were right. I'm not saying you weren't. which is weird.
I also watch his masterclass. I learned more from his masterclass than anybody else's. And I watched Spike Lee's. I watched Scorsese's. I watched all of them. And his was the most like hands-on. This is how you direct a scene. This is how you shoot a scene. This is how you get your coverage. This is how you get your cutaways. This is how you get your B-rolls. Like everything. Man is a filmmaker through and through. So we love him. We appreciate him. And he knocks out fucking Rotten Tomatoes every time.
And can we not forget Arrested Development, bitch? Let's not. Let's not. Every episode.
He directed every episode?
Wow.
Well, he's a producer, but he narrates.
Okay. I don't know.
He's the narrator.
I've never seen the show.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm like,
These are two things tonight that I mentioned that y'all got me shook. Shooketh.
But you look real pretty.
you're pretty.
I tried.
Valentine's Day is coming up, y'all. I don't know if you watch TikTok, but that was last year's Valentine's
You know,
Day.
and then this year,
Does Zenobia have a date? Absolutely.
I hope so.
I was like, we're trying to get her.
Please, all she's got to do is walk outside. She wants a date.
Because last year, my Valentine's Day was my niece's, and we went to medieval times.
Oh, that's good though.
That was my choice.
That was my choice. But it was a good one. One of the best ones. Yes, Arrested Development, though, he narrates it, and he does like a little cameo in one of the seasons as himself, but he narrates every episode. It's hilarious.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I love him. I appreciate him. He's fantastic. And that's all I'm going to say about him on this one because the movie speaks for itself. It always does. And I really, his episode of Saturday Night Live is one of my favorites. Which is where I said, screw you, bucko.
That's a pretty good one.
Look at that. Little Opie Cunningham.
Just
doing it. A sex machine.
Like a sex machine.
You know, I'm not Opie Cunningham anymore. I'm an adult. I'm 40 years old. I've got a kid. I have a wife.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a director now. Really? What does bucko mean? What?
Okay, so Ron said that after they screened this movie, you know, the people did their little note cards and someone wrote, typical Hollywood with a happy ending. They would have never made it back in real life.
Wow.
Fucking
Where the
morons.
fuck have you been?
I mean, when I didn't know this was a true story until I
Can't blame
saw
millennials
the
on
movie.
that one.
Yeah.
But once I saw the movie, I guess because there was so much built up to this before it happened. So, like, yeah, I knew it was real.
Based off, you knew it was based off of a true story.
Yeah, I just know it was based off of a true story. Well, there was some drunko in there who didn't know shit.
Yeah, I would like to just talk to the Gen X and the boomers out there. This review that was written in 1994, which means you can't blame the millennials or the Gen Zers.
Yeah.
You got dumbasses too.
That wasn't us. That was not us. Okay.
Stupid is not prejudice based on what generation you were born in.
Exactly. Ron's family is in this.
So much family.
His mom plays Tom Hanks' mom, the old nice sweet lady.
Jeannie Spielberg Howard. Jeannie Spiegel Howard. She plays
Aw.
Blanche Lovell.
Blanche.
And we level her.
We do level her.
That's my only dad joke for the episode.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Hold you to it.
She's so sweet. She's so endearing.
I love
Every
her.
time I was gonna see Jimmy, nothing works in this place.
They're like, hey, did he make the Eagle Scouts or what, lady? Like she's like trying to watch the TV. They're trying to like keep her like not paying attention.
That's what I'm saying. I think that they're purposely fucking with the TV so that she doesn't see that there's a problem with the Odyssey.
Yeah.
I think that that's what's happening.
Well, that'd be nice.
That
Nice
makes
of them.
sense.
to
Meanwhile,
do
when
them.
she gets the news, she's like, "Don't worry about it. My son's got
she's
this."
a chillest ass bitch. Yeah, she's like,
Like, as sweet as I am, I survived World War I, II, and the Depression. We got this.
Ron Howard's dad is in this movie. He plays the priest.
Oh.
The one who comes and tries to like calm the the mom,
mean?
his wife in real life. And, you know, he's there for the family. He sits on the couch while they're watching it. That's Ron's dad. Once you see him, you're like, oh, yeah, that looks like old Ron Howard.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Huh.
And, of course, his brother
His
Clint.
brother Clint.
Clint. And literally, I want to be your Clint. Is that too much to ask?
It's not too much to ask. Joe's already my Clint.
Damn.
But-
That's some fucked up shit.
I'm not saying that you can't be in every movie that I make also.
Thank you. I'm not saying I don't need to be Tom Hanks. I could just be
Be
Clint.
the crew, like Adam Sandler with his crew.
What I was about to say is, while Ron Howard does put Clint in damn near everything that he does, the man is the epitome of a working journeyman actor.
Oh, yes.
He has 257 credits.
And they're not all
to his
from your
name.
bro.
Obviously,
I get that.
Ron Howard hasn't directed 257 movies.
No.
Shit. And so I love seeing
And when I do
Clint.
see him in movies,
He's in The Water Boy.
I immediately
Like-
go and look to see who the director is.
Yeah.
Immediately. I'm like, is this Ron? Oh, it's not. Okay.
It's not. Like, my man is a fantastic actor.
Yes.
Brother aside.
No, I
One of
get
my
that.
favorite roles that he's ever done, obviously the referee in Cinderella Man. You know, you are giving me an ulcer, Harry. Shut up. But also Slinky from Tango and Cash. I'm not afraid of you. You see that? I killed him.
I
He
don't
was
know
my
that
best friend. Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. Great fucking movie.
Okay.
Total like late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, action movie. Like,
Okay.
it's before Stop and My Mom Will Shoot.
I do fucking remember that.
In this movie, he plays Cy Liebergott, aka Ecom White, and I love how passionate he is in this. I love his comedic timing in this. Like when the Marvel Avenger, what's his name? Kevin Bacon is talking about his taxes.
He is an event.
He might be on the team. I'm not sure.
Bill, the guy from Footloose.
Kevin Bacon is a member of the Avengers. I don't know if you know this.
He's part of the Guardians, okay? I
Like
was
Footloose?
just watching the
Exactly like
Christmas one.
Footloose.
That's not what
Is it still the greatest movie ever? It never was.
It never was. That's not true. I love Footloose.
Yes.
We need a hero. We're holding on.
They're like, ew, you're an actor?
Shit, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, when Kevin Bacon is talking about his taxes, he's like, I'm sorry, I may be late filing my taxes this year as I am out of the country.
Yeah.
Clint Howard looks back, he's like, that's no joke. They'll jump on it.
Yeah.
Like, he's 100% serious. He's so fucking good.
Do you want to know why that joke is in there?
Why?
It's because he really was going through tax shit at that time.
Oh.
Kevin Bacon or Clint?
Clint.
Oh, shit.
That's why he's like, he looked up like, yeah,
That's
that's
no
what
joke.
that's
They'll jump on it.
funny.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
Good
like,
hit.
oh shit, they're coming for me for taxes.
Yeah.
Bro, I hear you're making this big ass movie. Can you cause that check will help me pay back my fucking, I don't know if it was anything like that, but at
Possibly.
that time, that is what was going on in his life. Another funny thing about that, because you remember like after he's like floating around and they're like all cold and they're like, so we talked to President Nixon and he said that you are indefinitely out of the country. You know,
So
he's
they're gonna give you a
extension on your
extension
taxes.
on your taxes.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that Kevin Bacon's dad is fifth cousins of Nixon.
Wow. Fifth cousins. Is that enough to get a break?
No.
Damn.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I just think
Also, I think Nixon was gone by this time.
By 95.
95.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
He may have passed on by this time.
yeah.
Or like somewhere around that time.
It's just the link of having the president that is
For
somehow
sure.
related
I can talk
to
about him.
you.
He's my
Yeah.
cousin.
Yeah.
He's my fifth cousin. I can
That's
talk about him.
somehow related to you.
For sure.
So yeah. Pay your taxes.
That being said, we love Clint Howard. I love how passionate he gets when he has, I would argue, more lines in this movie than any of the other calm guys.
Yeah, because he's like number 2
He's
in charge.
reliable.
Yeah, kind
Like,
of deal.
When Ed Harris needs something solved, he goes to Ecom White.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he lays it out for him, plain and simple. Like, flight, I'm going to recommend that we shut down tanks 1 and 3, you know? And he's like, you realize that if we do that, we lose the moon. We can't land on the moon if we shut this shit down. It's like,
We can't come
the
back.
Odyssey is dying.
Yeah.
Like,
It's over.
as far as I can see from where my chair is, this is the only option left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they make the call. Like, we just lost the moon. God damn it.
The thing about Ron is that I think that when he liked the story and was like, this is good. Like, how can I embellish this and make it a Hollywood movie? And the more research that he did, the more he saw that, like, bitch, just the true story itself
That's
is
absolutely.
good enough. There
Just
are
the-
some things that are a little rushed or it didn't necessarily happen in that order, but a huge chunk of the dialogue in this movie is taken verbatim from the transcripts.
Yeah.
And the
Because you only get 2
recordings.
hours to tell a story.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
some of these stories require a longer runtime or a part 2.
and there were things that, you know, didn't happen in space but happened on Earth that he put in there, like the wife losing her fucking ring.
I was about to say, so she lost the ring while he was still on the planet.
What?
I don't know. I didn't read if he was still on the planet. I did read that her losing her ring did happen, and she did eventually get it back. But I
From
think
the plumber.
from the plumber, yeah, because I feel like in the movie, at least she's at a hotel. Like like housekeeping. Like, come on,
Shut the water
Yeah,
off.
you gotta
Everything.
tear your drains apart.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, she got her.
You're
ring
going
back.
to see me out in the yard with a pickaxe.
This man is going up into space. Okay,
Yeah.
the least I can do is hold on to a fucking ring he gave me.
Yeah.
Like shit.
When I tell you that Ashley was like, where the fuck are you taking a shower with your ring
Yeah.
on? Oh, from the couch.
Well, I mean, I've never had a ring fall off, but I don't ever take my rings off. I take showers with them
But
on.
like with me, it's like it would get tangled in my hair when I'm trying to like. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have that problem.
For me, that's why I wouldn't wear it in the shower.
She wasn't washing her hair. She had the shower cap on.
True. True.
She had the cap
know.
on. She
It's
wasn't
weird.
in there getting it.
Lawyered.
Yeah, she was just trying
Polish
to
my
suds up.
diamond in the shower.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get all extra, do all the extra shit in a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Either way, Kathleen Quinlan did a fantastic job.
did.
We adore her. I think she does wonderful in everything that she does. And I especially like their scene when they're outside and he's like covering the moon with his thumb and then taking it off.
She's like, "Where's my mountain?"
Yeah. Right.
He's like, "Oh, you see her? It's right
there.
there.
Mount Maryland.
You're
right
just
there.
not looking."
Like they're both playing like I'm a little buzzed, you know.
Yeah, she was knocking
We had
down
a
that
good
champs,
time.
feeling all kinds of loosey goosey. That's how I feel too after a couple bottles.
Yeah. Let's talk about Mr. Measles himself. Lieutenant Dan!
He said that I'm not gonna get measles, and
I don't have the measles.
I'm
Not gonna get the
them.
measles.
And he like storms off like a little kid.
He's pissed.
He is pissed.
Fucking rightfully
I would be
so.
pissed as well.
Yeah, you've been training for.
Telling me because I was in a room with some dude who had the measles that
Yeah.
all of us are exposed and now I'm gonna get the measles while I'm in space. Go fuck yourself.
But
with
what
that.
if he did?
What if he didn't? And now because he didn't, you got a rookie pilot out there that didn't check the gauge before he stirred the tanks and boom, ruined the whole mission. I'm on Bill Paxton's side.
It wasn't.
It
his
wasn't
fault.
fully his. It was
Yeah,
a fault.
it
There
was-
was
all
still
it
a
was-
faulty.
Did he know what the gauge read?
No, that
Did he know what the gauge read?
I don't know because I don't know. Kevin,
He asked
I don't
him.
know Kevin
Bill
Bacon.
Paxton
like
asked him, just tell me what the gauge read. Just tell me what the gauge read. He didn't answer.
I'm telling you from
Yeah.
what I
Rookie
have
pilot.
learned about this mission is that like they didn't realize any of that shit was like they didn't realize that it was their oxygen coming out until like a day later. It wasn't as quickly as it was.
I see.
And so they didn't know he was doing what he was asked to do, was just stir it up and get it to like pop, but it was
True.
a malfunction in the machine
Agreed.
that fucked.
Yeah.
It sparked, it caught on fire, and then it exploded. Like that's what happened. So
All I will say with that is that he did not do the protocol of checking the gauge before turning the knob. because you're not supposed to turn the knob if the gauge reads above or below a certain level.
Okay. I am no astronaut.
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
Bartender.
An argument could be made that the gauge could have read perfectly normal and
Yes,
still
still.
stirred the tanks
Yeah.
and caused the explosion that blew the whole left side off.
Mhm.
And an argument could be made, rookie pilot didn't check the gauge, should have said, hey, maybe I shouldn't stir these tanks right now. I got a reading over here that is reading that it's above blah, 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 blah.
But he didn't know because he
didn't do it because he's a rookie and he got thrown in there in 2 days' time.
Yeah.
He was ready.
Kevin fucking Bacon.
drop
Jack
it.
Swagger. Come on, rookie, park that thing. And he scraped the sidewall.
Okay. I thought we were talking about Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, that's right. Well, now we're talking about Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
We'll get back to Lieutenant
Okay.
Dan.
Okay. All over the map.
We're all over the place.
Well, we couldn't keep the astronauts straight either. All we had was the 8 ball in the moon, and had to do it that way.
They did. He's like, I gotta keep it in the window.
We're going to be bouncing everywhere on this one, people.
He's got me shimmying. What was it? Is that what he was like? He said, we got a real shimmy over here. It's like, what the
Shimmy,
fuck?
shimmy.
Absolutely.
What?
So Kevin Bacon plays Jack Swagger. He's the rookie pilot. He's the B squad. Gary Sinise gets the measles. They bring him up, which is really fucked up because Gary Sinise's character, Kat Mattingly, is very passionate about being precise. You see how well he does in the what are they called? Synopsises?
Simulation.
Simulators. You know, he as well as he does, you know, he gets fucking Jim Lovell to be like, and that, gentleman, is how we do that. And as soon as they're walking away, he's like, I want to do it one more time, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we got it right. And he's like, well, let's get it right then. You know, and they go right back in. So as near perfect as he got it, he wants to be better. That's the difference between Ken Mattingly and Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger's mentality is, I'm going to fuck every bitch in Houston, and also I'm going to take these boys for a ride. Like, he is so full of himself.
He's the first
that-
bachelor in space.
Absolutely.
He gave, what's this, Bill Paxton the clap.
We got the clap, you got the clap. Run, 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 it's a hell of a match.
Yeah, he's all
Yeah.
over the place. He never goes back up again, and he becomes like a senator. Or,
He gets elected
Yeah.
into Congress.
Congress.
Yeah,
or
elected
whatever.
in Congress.
Yeah.
He's smart.
I'm not saying he's not smart. I'm not saying that he didn't have good intentions. I'm saying that he wasn't ready.
He wasn't. He got the phone call when he was in the middle of fucking a bitch.
Right? And I'm not saying that these problems wouldn't have happened if Ken Mattingly, Gary Sinise's character, went up in his place. All I'm saying is they jumped the gun with putting him in the driver's seat.
I think that it worked out the way it's supposed to because if Lieutenant Dan was up there, he wouldn't be able to be in the simulator to figure out exactly what they needed to take out.
Yeah.
He could have did it up in the space, but it could have been bad because
Agreed. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if the roles
needed
were
him on the floor.
reversed and Kevin Bacon was in the simulator trying to figure shit out,
Yeah, they wouldn't have gone home.
Kevin Bacon would have taken a break. He would have taken a break.
I was like, he needed a whole stop.
Oh,
You know?
Meanwhile, Gary Sinise is in there. Is like, you know what? They don't get a break. I don't get a break. Don't give me nothing that isn't on the ship.
Except a sandwich.
Except a sandwich.
And some tang. Like, that's
Some
what
tang.
That's what it's saying. Look,
Exactly. Gary Sinise is asking
give
for
me some
tang.
food. Some
Kevin
tang.
Bacon's asking for booty tang.
Booty tang.
Oh my God.
Two different tangs.
So funny.
It's different.
Astronaut food.
Speaking,
Yeah, we can call it that.
Speaking of Kevin Bacon,
Uh-huh.
let's talk about 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, bitch.
Oh shit! Here we go.
This game was invented in 1994
Okay.
by 3 alumni from Albright College, and they one day were watching TV back in the 90s where you didn't have a choice of what you could watch. It was just on. And they ended up watching a double feature of like Footloose and like Air Up There, and they were
The
like,
air up there.
they were like, you know what?
So good.
This motherfucker is in everything. He's worked with everyone, and if he hasn't worked with everyone, he's worked with somebody who's worked with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And so they themselves started playing this game. And somehow, I don't know how, from the 90s until now, it's become a game that college people play, or young people, or just people in general play. I know that when I was in junior college, me and my friends used to play this game a lot. Like a lot.
How do you play it?
You don't know 6 Degrees of
I don't know how to
Kevin
play
Bacon?
the
I
game.
don't know this game.
No?
I don't know this game.
Okay.
It's as oblivious to me as True American.
Okay. I am so sorry that you guys
JFK,
don't know this.
FDR. That's all I know.
This is a game that I feel like you guys would, I know you would thrive at.
Is the floor lava?
It's all you have to do is you say an actor and you have to connect them
To a movie.
You have to connect them to Kevin Bacon in 6 or less moves.
Oh.
DiCaprio.
Like, so like if you did Leo, you would say Leo was in a movie with Brad Pitt and Brad Pitt was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon. So I've done that in 2 moves.
Bam.
You see?
Huh.
You
This is
see?
like this
So
one.
that's how you do
Dusty
it.
Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman was in Sleepers too.
Fuck.
Plays the lawyer.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, you see? He's been in movies with Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Like he's
I
been
like him.
with everybody. So like anyone that you could think of, you can connect him to Kevin
Jason
Bacon.
Bello.
Jason is in a movie with
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo, and
Mark-
Danny Trejo is in a movie with. He's done Quentin Tarantino, and Quentin Tarantino has done Brad Pitt or Leo, and boom, we can get you to Kevin Bacon.
That's crazy, man.
You see? You see? You can, that
Oh,
is
that's funny.
so that is the game. So it
Okay.
started in 1994.
Yeah.
This game has been going on since then.
Huh.
When I, in the early aughts, was playing this with my friends, we would do this as a test to see. Like, we played so much just like in traffic, in passing in school, us just drinking. We made it to a drinking game. And at
Traffic on the way to Vegas.
on the way to Vegas. Our next Vegas game is that's what we're playing.
Let's go.
So we would do this if someone decided that they were leaving the party. They'd be like, I'm done. We'd be like, okay, Denzel Washington. And then they'd have to like sit there, and if they could do it within 6 moves, then we'd give you your keys. You could go home. But if you
Oh,
couldn't do it,
that's
you
funny.
stay. You got to stay. Sorry, fool. You couldn't get it to work. You're like, And we were starting, like, we did it so often, so much that we would be like, Clark Gable. Like, we would
God
dig
damn.
deep and try
Yeah.
to find people. So, like, definitely a great game that now I'm glad that I introduced this to you.
6 Degrees
Yeah.
of Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. This is so much
We play
so.
something kind of similar, just not.
We
Yeah.
do play something kind of similar.
Yeah, the movie game's different.
It is a little different, but this one is just you got to get to Kevin Bacon. And this is so much so that Kevin Bacon's podcast
Yeah.
is called Last Degrees of Kevin Bacon. That's what his
That's
podcast is
funny.
called. Because you ain't getting no closer to Kevin Bacon than Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
it's a game we definitely need to throw in the mix.
Yeah.
Let's dance. Sorry, I didn't say that right. Let's dance!
Ooh, got a cup full of. Yeah, how come we haven't done Footloose?
Yeah, how come?
Shoes. Please.
Louise.
Hold me off of my knee. And then we need to do that. And I want you to never. I want you to dance, do backflips and stuff. And let me film that.
We got to go to Wisconsin and visit, and then they got tractors out there and fields. We can do that.
Tractors
Easy.
and
You
fields.
gotta fill your emotions through dance.
John Deere everywhere.
Let's hear it for the boys, man.
Let's hear
You're
it
not
for the
wrong.
boys. The next boy we're going to talk about, Mr. Bill Paxton.
Ah,
Hey.
yes,
May God rest him. We love him. The original on-set dresser actor.
Oh.
Man after my own heart.
we talked about him already on Titanic.
We'll talk about him again. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
He's in the now.
I was thinking of the back in the day, not the
No, he's in
in
the
the
he's
day.
in the now. Now he's on the
in
boat.
the now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Looking for the heart of the ocean.
Which makes you my new
My
best
new
friend.
best friend.
We're gonna do
Exactly.
weird science one day.
No, we're doing Twister. I don't want to do another Bill Paxton anything unless it has to do with some Twister.
Twister, Tombstone,
Yes.
Weird Science.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
All
if
of
Bill
them.
Paxton is in it, I am in it.
But Twister
To
has a
win
special
it.
part in my heart.
You know what my favorite Helen Hunt movie is?
Yes.
In this one, he plays Fred Hayes, and he's fantastic. He's got that country accent to him. Hey, babies, how y'all doing? Y'all can't cut. Don't cross that line. You don't want to get daddy sick. Then I can't go up into space.
Yeah. He's just knocking that bitch up. She can't stay with her. I'm like, look, stay away from me. The last time you got on top of me, I got pregnant.
Betty Spaghetti.
Oh my God.
Yeah, her legs are spaghetti.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Yeah.
And honestly, like I adore him in everything that he has done.
I do too. I have nothing bad to ever say about him. He always comes across great. Like literally the whole time I was watching this, I just kept thinking like, yeah, we need to do Twister.
Yeah. Like even in Weird
That's all-
Science,
that's
he's
all I
playing
can
an
hear.
asshole and he's so fucking endearing.
Yeah.
Come on, it's done out of love. Just for that, should give you a pair of elephant balls.
I'm so down to do any of his movies. Yeah, you're right.
Dude,
You're so
but
right.
what?
He was gone too soon
Way too soon. Now I'm sad.
from a stroke. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. You know who's gonna live forever? Ed Harris.
Yeah.
He's already like 92.
Is he?
Is he?
No.
He's not. He's not.
I don't know, but he looked like he was 60
know.
in the 80s.
I know.
Like the
Look.
man doesn't age.
Look, this fool.
He looks the same in this movie as he does in Westworld.
I do like his hairpiece in this movie. It
His little flight.
It fits
Yeah.
him really well.
It looks like he's been riding a motorcycle or something.
He's,
Okay. He's
like he just takes his helmet off, right?
He plays Gene Kranz, aka Flight. Go
Yes.
Flight. That's a Go Flight.
Let's
Yeah,
for
we're
it.
Go Flight. Yeah, that's him.
How does it?
so he's 73 years old.
73 years old.
Yeah.
73 years young. My dude is killing
Yeah.
it.
He's got the Morgan Freeman disease. That's all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he
Not
did
many
it.
white men get that disease.
He keeps
He
it
is
thick.
timeless.
He is.
I do believe that this will be his finest decade.
The Man in Black. Yeah.
No, that's his line in this one.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
I only watched this movie about 7,000 times.
You said 4
4,000. I'm sorry.
this week.
Just this week. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So there's not that many hours in. How many TVs did you have running?
I had 7 running at once on a constant loop for 7 days.
For 7 days. She was in it for 7 days with them.
I'm doing the math. That's
I'm doing the
12
math.
times 7 is 84. 84 times 7 is
Carry the
2. Correct.
Oh my god.
That's only 8,437 times.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Oh my god, I will believe you because I'm not gonna figure it out.
sounds right.
You guys know that Gene Kranz was the flight director since like 1960, and then he retired in I think 93, 94.
Damn.
Like right before
Right before this
this
started.
movie came out. That's why in the end credits when Tom Hanks is narrating like what everyone went off to do. And then he said Gene Kranz, like, he just recently retired. And, like, yes, it made sense from when the movie came out, but he's still speaking as his character from the 70s.
Yeah.
Because his character is still alive.
But, like, is he still, like, but I thought he was speaking as his character from the 70s. Well, no, now. Like,
He's telling
The
you
90s.
now.
This is why Ashley doesn't do math. The math is not mathing.
It's mapping. She
I had
can't.
to talk it out.
Have you been
Again,
drinking?
yes.
Look,
Yes.
he's saying it because, you know, most of these people, if were still alive by the time we were in 94
Yeah.
to happen. So, like, Tom Hanks shakes his character Jim's hand in real
Yeah.
life in this movie because he's alive. Once he gets off and they're on the boat and they're
Yeah.
all shaking everything, he shakes the captain's hand, and that's
Mhm.
the real Jim.
I had no idea.
That's
It's a real
Jim
Jim.
Lovell.
So, like, they're
cool.
still alive and stuff. So, like, it is
Yeah.
quite recent to them because,
Yeah.
like, they're older, but they still kicking except for
Also, they're astronauts. They're in fantastic shape.
yeah, except for Bill Paxton, right? His character dies.
No.
Kevin Bacon's character died.
Kevin Bacon
Yeah.
after he became
Somebody
died.
He died before he could even started.
That's right.
In Congress.
Damn.
That's right.
That sucks.
That's fucked up.
Gene Kranz is still alive.
Yeah.
He's 90 years old.
Damn, Gino.
But yeah, he was the flight director of NASA for
So he
over
knows
30 years.
He
This is
knows
gonna
where
be his
all of
finest
the where all the aliens are.
All.
He knows where it is. You guys want some fun facts?
Give me that fun fact.
I'm about to give you 2. You ready? 1.
Dose.
You know who was asked to be in this movie but turned it down? Brad Pitt.
Who is he gonna play?
I have a feeling he was probably Kevin Bacon. That makes the
I
most
see
sense
that.
to me.
Yeah, the youngest one.
But he turned it
In
down
Pearls.
to do 7. Yeah, so I think that's a good.
Why?
I think that was a great turn down. I ain't mad at that one at all. I mean, Brad would have been a good Kevin Bacon, but like, nah.
I get that.
All right, 2. The 3 guys were so proud because they did not get sick on the vomit comet, is what they call it. Okay, so the plane that took them up to go do the weightlessness was called a vomit comet, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was used to like simulate.
Everybody pukes, basically.
Everyone pukes except for our 3 actors, which even like they do show Bill Paxton throwing up in the movie. When you're like, you good? He's like, yeah.
Just had an extra breakfast, that's all. I can eat the ass of a dandelion.
Yeah. So that's a little couple fun facts.
Wow.
Unless you want some more.
There's a ride.
Yeah.
There's a ride at Disney World that's like Mission to Space, and it puts you in a simulator type situation where
Ooh.
people have vomited on the ride. Like, oh, wow. It's like the claustrophobic feeling.
And like the
Yeah.
the pressure. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the pressure. So if you want to go try it out at Disney World,
Guess what I won't be doing?
I'll be fine. We do it before we eat.
I will
Oh,
eat
God.
while you guys go on that ride.
You hold my churro. I'll be back.
I'll be by the hot dog stand.
Okay, well, let's talk about the real star since we're here. Let's talk about the real star of this movie.
Tang?
We already talked about that, okay?
Booty Tang?
No booty tag. Zero gravity.
Zero gravity.
Okay. So I always wondered as a kid how the fuck they made this movie. How you doing the zero gravity and shit. Okay, so with the zero gravity, this could only happen in like bursts of like 25 to 30 seconds at a time.
Wow.
Okay. So they would just like do these short bursts. And so they would have to do these dives. What they do is they have a plane that goes up super high. And then it comes down at like a certain angle and speed that it makes you feel like you're
Weightless. Okay.
So they had to do this 612 different dives to give 54 minutes of footage of their weightlessness in this movie. So them not throwing up, doing over 612. And that's just for the movie. That's not even like the training to lead up for the movie. Because I was watching them do training stuff. And just like a regular plane that's not decorated, set design or anything. It's just like the regular. And then that really got me thinking.
You mean to tell me that they filmed this movie while the plane was crashing? Jesus.
Yeah. And not just like, oh, they're filming. Like Ron holding on, action, and floating along with it,
Oh my
like
God.
behind monitors and shit.
Yeah.
That is how they had to do this. But then it got me thinking because I've seen how these planes are, and I was like really, what is this?
Now I'm questioning the budget.
That's what I'm saying. The budget should have been, because listen, okay, so 0G is a G-Force 1, and they call it the G-Force 1, and it's a modified Boeing 727-200. And since August 2004, this company has been doing commercial 0G flights.
Okay.
And so these planes are just modified, and they go over the same standards as all the commercial planes have to go through of like safety regulations, right? And they have seats in the back. That's like a separate area from like your floating area. And there's 2 lines of ropes on each side that you can hold on to if you don't want to float. And so you can do this. The floor and ceilings Everything entirely is covered in padding, so you can hit whatever you want and you won't hurt yourself. And I found out that in Long Beach on February 10th,
Jesus.
we could go for 5 hours, and it
For
gives
5
you
hours.
15 plus dives of floating, right? In those
Damn.
5 hours.
Yeah.
How much do you think it costs?
$500.
$40.
You said 500.
Yeah.
$40. $9,900.
Oh my god. No.
Not worth it.
And I told my friend this, James, today, and he was like, "But like, where do you go? Where do you land afterwards?" I was like, "Back in Long Beach, fool." And he's
Back
like,
in Long
he's like,
Catalina.
"Wait, so you're telling me I spent like 10 grand
Yeah.
and I didn't even like go to New York or like go anywhere? I just like went up and came down for that?" So
Man,
Absolutely
I don't
not.
know.
I have always
No.
wanted to have zero gravity, but I definitely do not want to spend that money. So
No.
when it gets cheaper, when it's in the $500
I feel
range,
like
maybe.
Or if we ever get the opportunity, if you had the opportunity to go to space, would you?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
I would want to experience it in space.
Can't. My dad said I gotta keep my feet on the ground.
I'm sorry, I'm busy that day. No.
But February 10th this year is Chinese New Year, so
If
we
the
will
wo-
be busy.
If the world is ending, I will be right here and I will try not to look up.
Don't look up.
Can we do that movie? I didn't
No.
like it. No, you don't like that
We
movie?
100%
I
cannot.
like that movie.
I'm sorry, I'm busy that day.
I did. I like the movie.
I like that movie. It's Leo.
I mean, it pissed us off for
Yeah,
sure.
It's
but-
supposed to. It's great.
100% no.
It was great. I'll just watch that on my
I never want to watch a movie that just pisses me off for 2 hours. I've seen Idiocracy. Thank you.
Yeah. That is incredible. That's a fun fact. 'Cause I
Yeah.
knew they were actually doing 0G,
But like,
but like
as a-
how?
how? So like,
Yeah.
they can't even really get into it if all you're doing is like 30 seconds of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let the props float.
mm-hmm.
Because when we did it on stage, it was rigging things with special effects and
To
then
make
like
them, like,
painting it
float
out.
and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. So painting it out in post.
That's
And then
see that to me it makes way more financial sense.
it was a TV show, so it doesn't have like a movie budget.
But still.
Or like, and they had the astronauts like jump like they're floating, but then they flip the camera.
and they just
So
make
it looked
us-
like they're up. Like, it was kind of cool.
see this practical shit. It makes way more sense than putting me into a plane.
But
Or-
this was made in 2019?
Yes.
Versus
2018.
2018
Yeah.
versus 1995.
Yeah.
He
So
was
you're
going
23 years later.
But what he was doing some extra shit because movies in space were doing exactly what she's been saying for decades, for like a smooth decades. That's what they've been doing, right? So he just went out of his way to do that plus his CGI. You know, it was coming in. It still holds up.
It's still, yeah.
Yeah,
they
it
did
still
great
holds up.
CGI,
It does.
yeah.
and
Better than modern CGI, I
Yeah.
would argue.
the
Yeah.
real Jim, when he saw it, he thought that they found.
It's Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Me too,
Okay,
girl.
she's
Let me get
She's
my
done.
trick too. Mhm. Okay, so the real Jim, when he saw the CGI and everything, he thought that they found like unseen footage from their mission or other missions to like put in there, and they're like, "Nah, bitch, like we did." He's like, "Wait, this is CGI."
Wow.
Like, I mean, I'm sure he didn't really know what CGI was in
Yeah.
94,
Yeah.
93, 94, but
Yeah.
he saw it and he said it looked incredibly real. So.
It did. You pair that with Tom Hanks' acting and you're good to go. You got a box office smash right there.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want Tom Hanks playing them? I want him to play me.
Okay.
And I don't want anyone to cancel him because he's trying to play a black woman. I already said it. Tom Hanks can do no wrong in my book. So, yes,
There you go.
you put on a little curly blonde wig and it's big titties and you beat me.
He's our last actor to talk about.
Mr. Tom,
Mr. Tom. Tom Hanks.
which we've. that we've definitely talked about, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. We've talked about him 100 times probably by this time.
I feel like that's the only movie we've done of his.
Seriously?
No.
We haven't done Bachelor Party yet?
Or Toy Story.
Or Toy Story?
Mm-mm.
Or The Money Pit?
No, I love me
Or
the money.
Big?
Thing. No Big. I do want some Big.
Or The Da Vinci Code?
You know the ones about the books.
How can
with
we
the
have
books.
not? I don't know what the books.
What with the books?
How? Well, no, he's also an actor who's like in everything.
He's literally in everything. Tom Hanks.
6 Degrees of Tom Hanks.
Wait, didn't we do Castaway?
Nope. I'm telling you, we've literally, for someone I love so much, we've only done one movie of his.
Wow. Gotta do the Simpsons movie. He's in it.
He does make a cameo in it.
Actually, you tussle my hair. Of course I will,
And
son.
I get a flaming mo. That's a good idea. That's right.
Tom Hanks plays Jim Lovell. He is our captain of the ship.
Mm-hmm. Of the crew?
Of the crew. I'm the captain now, but...
That's the wrong Tom Hanks.
Wait.
I kept it out.
He is the veteran astronaut. He's already been up to space 3 times. The other guys haven't, which is why he makes the call. At the end of the day, Gary Sinise doesn't get to go up to space because they put that choice to Jim Lovell of you can stand on the side of Ken, but that just means we're just going to have to replace you both.
Yeah.
Or you can go up with a new pilot.
I'd be like, I love you, bruh.
But
I'm
it's
gonna bring
the
you.
moon.
I'm gonna bring you a moon rock.
I'm gonna bring you a moon rock.
I'm gonna bring you a moon rock.
That
So that's what he says. Like, this was my call, Ken. But he is the hub of the movie. So everybody is going through him or talking about him, whether it's his wife, whether it's his mom, whether it's Gary Sinise's character, Ed Harris's character. They're all going through Jim Lovell.
I mean,
in
that's
this
why
whole experience.
That's why it starts off. The party is at his house. Everybody is going to go see the moon landing, like the first moon ass landing. And he's like, yeah, let me throw this motherfucking party. Everybody knows to go over to Jim's house because he is the leader. He's
the
crew,
hostess
he's
with the
host.
mostest.
Yeah.
He's got that wife that loves to host shit.
Yeah.
We're married to one of those.
Believe me, I know. All I need is a couple of lawn chairs.
I got you. You married to a hostess and a bartender, bitch. What you?
We got the kiddie pools already.
Summer can't come soon enough. I'm so ready for summer. You can't. It's too cold. I don't like it.
I'm curious to see what happens to snow in the summer.
Snow?
When it gets warm.
Like snow?
No. I'm going to tell her.
No, don't tell him.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. In summer.
Thank you. Somebody caught on.
I got you. I got you.
Good, because I'm out.
Oh, okay. Well, my favorite, Tom Hanks, he was the first one cast for this movie. They let him pick whoever he wanted. You know he gonna pick the star. Like, why wouldn't he? He's Tom Hanks. And afterwards, the next person that was cast was
Kevin Bacon.
No, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. They just did Forrest Gump a year before
Yeah.
this.
And so he was like, well, I want to be this guy because he actually saves them. And that's why he picks his character.
Love it. No,
Well-
I do not have the measles.
And when Tom Hanks got casted, the real Jim sent him a telegram.
A telegram.
And it said, welcome aboard Apollo 13. And I had to look up, like, can I still send a telegram? And you can.
You can send
Oh.
telegrams.
I don't know. I've never sent a telegram. I've never received a telegram. That's old movie shit.
Oh, you go, Glen Coco.
Go, Glen Coco. I feel very. I just wanted to know. I was like, can I still
Send
and you
telegram?
can. You can still-
Through what?
I don't know. I
Western
Googled.
Union.
It was. It definitely was. It was like, you could send a telegram anywhere through Western Union. I was like,
Through Western
okay,
Union.
okay.
Huh.
I mean, I guess
That's
that makes
fun.
sense. They're still up and kicking, and they've been around
Yeah.
since Morse code
Yeah, yeah.
times. Do. And they're like, shit. Okay. One of the space suits costs $30K.
Damn.
And in today's money, it's like $59K.
Was it just used for training at NASA? That's probably why.
Like I don't know if they're real suits or if they just have
Yeah.
simulated.
If it's a fake
So-
$60,000 suit, I swear to God.
Well, no, they're still very expensive
they
to
are
rent.
to put all the bells and whistles for it to
Yeah.
at least look like it, and you have to be able to. They put the helmets on. They have to be able to breathe,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. So what? The main company that rents out the spacesuits and the space props is called Global Effects, and so they're all replicas, but they have spacesuits ranging from the first
From all the
Mercury
eras,
mission,
huh?
all the eras, and then even into future.
Oh,
the
like
future.
they're like, okay, this is what they might be
Yeah.
like. Here's the Jetsons.
Yeah, so it's a lot more like God. The spacesuits in the '60s are so big and bulky. Yeah. Whereas spacesuits in the future are a lot more like slim.
Well, even
looking.
now they're more slim looking,
Yeah.
and they change colors. There's like orange
Yeah.
ones, blue ones, and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
they're not just like the staple white
Yeah.
ones like these ones.
Yeah, but
So that makes sense.
anytime you rent these suits, they come with a tech. The tech who knows how to put the bells and the whistles on, how to snap the helmet on, and
Mr.
then
Gunther, I wonder if Gunther
What's a gunta?
they've built them for film and TV to where they can hook up like a little AC unit
To keep them
To
cool
keep the
because it's got to be
actors cool.
hot in
Keep that
there.
booty cool.
to get them in
booty's
those
always
suits. Takes a while
I-
to get them in and out.
It's like
I
a
would be
Catwoman
perfect
suit.
at getting them in and out of it.
Oh,
like I worked at
it is-
Disneyland as a character host. I got everybody dressed.
I got in that shit before.
Yeah, it's
It's a pain
it's
in
a
the ass.
time. Yeah. The actor I worked with on For All Mankind who played Neil Armstrong,
He's real pretty.
he didn't realize he was claustrophobic till he got in that
The
suit,
helmet
and then he
helmet.
started having a panic attack. He didn't know. He knew he had to be in the suit, but he didn't know.
I'm not claustrophobic. When I'm claustrophobic, if I couldn't take that helmet off. Once I
Yeah.
can't take that off, then I would freak out. But as long as I could, like, okay, I'm okay. Like I would test it quite often
Yeah.
just to make sure it didn't lock on me.
Those suits are heavy,
But
and they're
yeah.
expensive.
How do you pee?
Well, yeah,
Do they have
take
to
it
pee
off.
in the
Well,
bag?
Just like that.
Just like how they show Tom Hanks peeing in the movie.
Is that how they do it?
No, I mean like as far as like on set, they have to take it off.
Like Iron Man.
That's like a 10-minute
Yeah.
like job just taking
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah.
Nah.
And then
See,
if you're
that's why Iron Man fixed that problem.
He did fix that problem.
if you're shooting on the moon, what we had to do, one of the helpful things we had to do was the costume techs provided extra moon boots. So any crew who walked on the moon,
Oh, so at least
So
it
the
is accurate
footprint- yeah.
footprints. It's
yeah,
not
because
just,
otherwise the onset dresser kept having to sweep.
they're like,
or
get
the
your little
rake."
tiny feet out of here. It doesn't look right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes real good sense. So you got to wear some boots?
They would wear the moon boots.
Is there a
They're like
picture of you in
giant-
these moon boots?
There is a picture of me on the moon next to the rover.
Okay,
Yeah.
we need to put that in stories. Because you've been to the moon. You've
I've
been to the moon. We have
There
it.
you go.
It's a dark black hole. It's creepy.
100%.
I think I might be out too.
Mhm.
Expensive.
Houston, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
It's the 50th. It's on the
Greatest
list.
lines ever
Greatest
told.
line of
Yeah.
ever told from AFI.
Nice.
So even though apparently it's not Houston, we have a problem. It's had a problem,
Had a problem?
which I think sounds ridiculous too, because your problem is still ongoing.
Yeah, the problem hasn't gone
It's
anywhere.
not in, but that is what. When you hear the audio,
Yeah.
the original, it's like
He had a
Houston.
problem.
We had a problem.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Tom Hanks says we have a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, he's saying it incorrectly.
Oh.
And that's just what we're going.
But based
off
on the transcript from 1970,
70.
it's Houston, we had a problem.
Yeah. I'm sure he's
It's
responding
not solved,
to.
but we had a problem. It's still a problem.
Yeah, the
So
problem.
Jim Lovell fucked up.
He fucked up, not fucking.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks fixed it. He was like, "Your grammar's off. Let me just
Yep. I'm
let
not-
me just fix this.
Sorry, Jim. I know that's what you said, but I'm not going to say that.
It don't feel right coming out of my mouth, And like I said, most of the lines were taken from the transcript, so
Yeah.
like they were following it pretty close.
Yeah.
I listened to the tapes, and
Oh, wow.
they are crazy calm. It
You
is
have to be.
ridiculous how
Yeah.
calm they are. They're like, we have an explosion here.
But
See
I'm on
something coming.
mushrooms, so you guys figure it
Yeah,
out.
like literally, I'd be like, oh my god, there was a bang. I don't know, was there aliens?
I think they're trained. They're trained to have to stay calm to hear each other and
Yeah.
communicate. And
They talk over each other. I have no idea how they even hear each other.
yeah,
Like I said, this movie gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't think I could ever go to space. Like Gravity, I love that movie. I think it's amazing. I think she did a great job.
Yeah.
The whole movie, I was like white knuckling because it's like, when are
Monsieur
you gonna?
Clooney.
When are you gonna land?
See?
You're all alone. There's
Now
no
we're
one
back to
coming
George
you.
Clooney.
Or yeah, or Martian.
Martian.
I love Martian. That's a
that
good one
one,
too.
that
That's
one
not a
movie,
comedy.
that one
I don't
best
give a
comedy.
It
I
won
don't care
Best
what you
Comedy.
say.
Best
The
comedy.
Martian is not a comedy.
It's
It
not a
was
comedy.
pretty
The
funny.
Bear
though.
is
Not
not
a
a
comedy.
comedy.
The Martian was pretty funny.
It's
I laughed
not a
at
comedy.
numerous things in that movie,
No,
but I would not call it a comedy.
Correct.
no.
You mean
I'm
that
so
comedy?
tired of the Academy or the Golden Globes or whoever putting dramas in a comedy category just so that it can do well.
Yeah.
Did you laugh at some of the parts of The Martian?
No,
No.
I hated The Martian.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought it was stupid.
Oh. Okay.
I had so many issues with The Martian,
Oh my gosh, was that
especially
the
the
movie?
camera movement.
Okay, you're doing technical shit. I'm
yes,
talking.
it's a technical movie. Why is the camera going like
I
this?
think-
'Cause it's
Did the
space.
director want
'Cause of
you?
space.
No. This
Yes.
is when they're on Earth.
because it gives you the feel. I don't know.
Why is the camera focused on this character when this character's the one talking?
You know what? I'm sorry. I even brought this fucking movie up. It's the last time.
I'm
I'll-
sorry.
You
It's
got
just
me.
really, yeah.
Hey, y'all got me triggered because
I did. I
as
didn't
y'all
even
know, we work on
We're in
Abbott
Abbott
Elementary.
Elementary.
Our biggest competitor is the Bear. I love the Bear.
It's a good
the
show.
Bear is
It's
not a comedy.
So it took home all the
Plain
awards
and
in the
simple.
comedy category.
The
and
Bear is a fantastic show, not a comedy.
correct.
I feel like I fucking stood. I stood
Also,
on a landmine on this
congratulations
one. I'm
to
sorry.
our
Oh.
wonderful, lovely Miss
star,
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta
We're
Brunson.
very proud of her.
Woo!
How is it not working right now? Are you serious? Give this woman her flowers.
Okay, wait.
Oh my God.
Say it again. Start it.
Okay.
Back to
wait,
one.
oh,
Back
okay.
to one.
Okay.
We didn't make a mistake.
I had a technical difficulty.
La La Land didn't win. This
Yeah.
isn't, what is it, 2017?
He's like, it's,
Quinta Brunson
Moonlight,
won.
Moonlight.
It's Moonlight
The
won.
best picture is Moonlight.
come up here, come get your shit. He was so like, I feel
Oh my
so bad.
God.
I feel like when they make up, they do that.
I
Everybody should get a one.
I just can't stand.
Both movies should get one.
I'm so tired of dramas being put in the category of comedies.
Yeah.
I know.
Just so that they do well. I love Matt Damon. I love director of The Martian. Did La La Land. Not a comedy. Sorry. Should not be in the category.
Donald Glover was in it too. He was good.
That's all I'm gonna say about
That's
that.
all I'm gonna say because
The great Tom Hanks, and that's all I have to say.
Well, we
Well,
will be doing a
about
lot more of
that.
his movies for sure.
we're going to be Sully. We're going to be Captain.
Plane did most of the work.
Captain. What was it? Captain.
Um,
I wanted to say Ron. I know it's not Captain Ron.
Captain Ron.
Captain-
Can we please do Captain Ron?
Fuck yeah, we can do.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out once we're out there.
Oh yeah.
wait, did you say Sully? Did I hear
did say,
Sully?
I said Sully, but what's the other one when he's the boat captain?
I'm the captain
Captain.
now.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
the
that one.
captain.
Captain Phillips.
Phillips, that's what it was. he has so many real. No, we need to. Won't you be my neighbor?
Won't you be my
Mr.
neighbor?
Rogers.
This is how I answer the door. Who is it?
Oh.
She has no idea what we're talking about.
It's Eddie Murphy. Sorry.
No, I know who that's Eddie Murphy saying that.
But Mr. Rogers, I mean, I love
Mr.
Mr.
Robinson.
Rogers in real life. Like
Yes.
he's so ingrained in my childhood of
Mhm.
like positivity, especially like if you were like, tell me an old white man that you like, I'd be like, Mr.
Mr.
Rogers.
Boom.
And then you have my second favorite old ass white man to be like, yeah, fucking Tom Hanks. Like double whammy of just like love. So I definitely want to do that movie
Okay.
because it's so good. Oh, I'm gonna go watch that too.
All right. Well, we're getting into February coming up next.
Oh yes,
Love is in the air, people,
love is in the air,
but not on this podcast.
Everywhere. There's
'Cause,
love in the movie we're doing.
Sure, but
Sure.
you
It's
not the main
it's
part.
mostly, Black History Month,
Black History.
Black History.
Okay. Well, so you got anything else?
I got nothing else. Let me get
What
ready
you
for
got?
this
Oh,
scene.
that's it. I talked about the kitty litter.
You
Talked
gave us-
about talked about moon boots.
Moon boots? I'm jelly you got to wear the moon boots.
Yeah.
Please post that. That's a great picture. Yeah. Tom Hanks. If you say his name enough, he'll just appear.
He'll just appear.
Yeah, you got to look into a mirror in the dark.
Oh God.
And you say Tom Hanks.
Then you get like evil possessed Tom Hanks.
Then he comes up.
Absolutely not.
No, you get like big Tom Hanks.
Damn, I'm dropping shit.
That's what you get. I was like, Tom. Yeah, can we do big?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I'm surprised you guys haven't done it.
Can we
already.
just have
Actually,
a month,
yeah.
a Tom Hanks month?
Yes.
Tom Hanks month? Yeah.
When during the pandemic we started because
You
we
gotta give me a
went
Tom Cruise month.
we went through
Or
like
Or Robin Williams
we
month.
went through all the
Yeah.
like Marvel movies. We did all like
I did the
Lord of the Rings,
Marvels.
blah, blah blah, and then we're like, okay, how about we do directors? So then we did John Hughes,
I
And
came
then-
and saw some John Hughes with you.
and then we're like, all right, actors, and then we started with Tom Hanks, and we still have not finished Tom Hanks movies. You start from the beginning of like and watch
That's
every
because
single
every
movie.
year he has like a movie or
know.
two come out.
Well, by that point, the
Right? I
pandemic
didn't even
ended.
see Man Named Otto or whatever the fuck, and I didn't even get to see that one yet. Like
Are
the
y'all ready
constant-
for this?
Yeah, we're waiting
Oh.
for you to do your costume change.
Okay, well, we did it. We made it. Thank you guys for listening,
Yeah.
watching us. Yeah, get into your character. You can follow us on Instagram and the Tick and the Talk. And you can listen to
YouTube.
us.
Watch us on
on
YouTube.
YouTube. That's right. And the U and the Tube.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
All
every
of-
podcast.
All of the things. We are on it. So come find us. Please tell your friends and family about us. You know, you have that one friend, that cousin who you could just say the quotes and the lines to, and they love movies. Tell them about our show so that you can talk to them about us.
That's our audience right there.
Yeah.
Have fun with
You know what I'm
us.
saying?
Yes. If you have any movies or drink suggestions, please email us
Yay.
at lightscameracocktail, no S,
No S. Get that S out of here.
at gmail.com, and we will go through them. And if it's a good recommendation, we gonna do it. But don't do The Martian, because we're not gonna. I don't think it's gonna make it on the list. Sorry, y'all.
Was it funny enough?
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
So, Black history. Let's get our Black people. Okay, wait.
I'm ready.
I just want to say
Yes.
that all week I've been doing space stuff. I have my phone set to like it changes.
theme.
It changes theme backgrounds
Yes.
every month, and it's gone. All month it was been space stuff. I've had like astronauts on there. After I looked up the ZG Force plane, now I keep getting advertisements for them everywhere.
Oh my God.
Like I got 10 grand to drop, but okay, that's it. That's all I want
Now
to
she's
say.
gonna change it.
Now we're going back to he's in character. I'm sorry. Black history. All right.
All right.
I'm not even going. I ain't gonna look.
We demand to see Brother Johnson.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the minister from Muslim Temple Number 7.
Never heard of it.
Where is he?
Nobody here by that name.
Wait a second. What's your name, fella?
Don't worry about what my name is. 2 witnesses saw Brother Johnson brought in here beat up. Nobody saw him brought out.
You didn't hear the sergeant? Outside.
I suggest you look outside that window.
Jimmy, come here a sec.
Yes, we will see Brother Johnson.
Who the hell are they supposed to be?
They're the brothers of Brother Johnson.
Yeah, we got a Muslim.
But you can't see him because you ain't his lawyer.
Well, until I am satisfied that Brother Johnson is receiving the proper medical care, no one will move.
Brr, 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 brr.
See if we can guess that one.
Hey! we
And
did
that,
it.
gentlemen, is how we do that.
That is how we do that.
All right, everybody, we are out of here. Thank you
Yes.
so much. We are looking forward to next episode and next month, Black History Month, y'all.
Yes.
Make sure to tune in. We will see you next time on Lights, Camera,
Cocktails. Houston, we ain't got no problem.
Ain't got no problems. I want some tang and some pizza.